Greetings and welcome once again to all the people taking the time to watch this video and follow this channel. It's me, the AFOL champ, the adult fan of LEGO champion, here with a real set review. This is a big one. It's going to be 8109, the Lunar, I think I'm going to say this right, Lunar New Year Ice Festival set. We had a blizzard last couple of days here where I live, and I thought it was appropriate to build an ice set because of that. We got a work from home day, and we got an actual real snow day. You don't see that too frequently, so I got extra time to build here. And yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. I really do like this build. It kind of shocked me when I opened up the box. It seemed like there was an awful lot of stuff, but then the build itself went pretty quick, but then you ended up with, this is a physically large build too. Like, this is well more than the size of a base plate. You get a ton of minifigures. Lots of little parts, which means you have lots of spare parts there too. Yeah, I mean, I like the build. In terms of positives, you have lots of new unique parts or hard to find parts. You get a penguin, which is a new animal. Getting more animals is always good. Again, lots of minifigures. That's always a positive, and some good ones. You get the Ice Planet torso there. I always like the winter coats. The tiger there, I'm sure people are gonna like. This guy, I don't know why we need to have the medieval blacksmith torso representing all of our like street vendors recently, but it is what it is. This piece, the big panel is pretty cool, and I really like the build for this. I like that they put fish under there, and then I like that they have ice fishing right there, so you can see the color difference there, and you can actually see the fish down in there, and then you can see that someone dropped their phone down in there too. Again, this thing's really cool. I really like the plant and like the foliage build, especially like you have the snow on top of the tree here, same with on the bushes over here, and I think the snow throughout the whole thing is actually done really well. You've got a lot of slopes, and it makes it just look like the snow really is drifting here. You can't really tell, but on the edge, this is all built up via kind of snot technique on top of well, actually, I guess the ice, quote unquote, the ice itself is a big snot technique, but there's a lot of like magenta and blue, and just it's colorful underneath, and they build it up enough that you can't see it. But then this also, they build it up so it looks kind of, you don't have like the straight rigid lines that a lot of Lego has. So I really like that. I like all the transparent pieces. Again, a lot of those are new. It's a seasonal set, something I always like. Again, I'm not one to participate in Chinese New Year's stuff, but I do like it. If I had to look at any of the negative things, and I'm gonna just, well, I'll look at these first. Out of the negative things, this for a build here, first of all, I don't know what food this is supposed to be, but this thing always tips over for me. But I'm just gonna push these off to the side here, and then kind of move things around a bit. So if I want to look at some of the negatives, and I can probably actually point out some of the positives while I do this too. This shop here, I dislike. The roof is not modular. I think that would have been a very easy thing to do, make the roof modular. You could have put a wall right here. I don't see the advantage of having a drawer under here either. These are all things you could have put in the shop. So I'm not super impressed with this building over here. I don't know why there's a vending machine on the outside of the shop. The colors are all over the place. You got a light or a spring yellow or whatever you want to call that door, the light orange wall mixed with red and brown and dark red, and it seems like a lot of colors that don't necessarily all really go well together. I think that's my biggest complaint about the whole thing. If I wanted to nitpick on some things, not that, again, I think it's necessarily bad, is that it would have been real easy just to make this go like an additional 4 studs. Let me focus that. There we go. So that, this doesn't just cut off abruptly here. The front side does a good job of like building up to it. but it just cuts off in the back. And you're clearly supposed to play back here because this is like a play feature, a slide. There's a place to stand. So why they wouldn't just give you 3 or 4 more studs or just set it that much further ahead is just kind of frustrating to me. But yeah, that's the biggest, those are the biggest things to me. And I know those aren't super big things. The other thing I guess would be is with this card, it'd be nice if it was easier to turn it around because of the way they build up like the snow drifts up here. It's essentially built in like that, pretty hardcore. But I mean, yeah, from most angles, this looks really good. It doesn't look bad from the back. It just, I don't like that it is so abrupt over there. I do also and feel like right here, like you have a path that just kind of abruptly stops. That doesn't necessarily make sense to me either, but I think the path is cool. But as a whole, I do really like this set. Again, I would change just a few things, but as a whole, I do like it. So in terms of a grade, I think I'm going to give it an A-. Again, there's not much of a build. It's mostly just building a structure and then putting a few things on top of it, but it's a very detailed structure. I don't like the actual building that is on it. I think that could be done significantly better, but that's not really the point of the whole build. So I'm going to go with an A-. There's no stickers. It's all prints. That's another thing that I failed to mention earlier. But yeah, I do like this. So hopefully this has been a good 6 or 7 minutes of your life watching this video. Hopefully you found it useful or entertaining or helpful or whatever you watch my videos for. I hope you leave me a comment. I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the subscribe button. So then hopefully I'll hear from you soon, which means you'll leave me a comment. Hopefully you will hit subscribe and we'll hear from me again soon, because hopefully I'll be posting another video in just another couple of days. But as always, thanks for watching.